Y'all know what time it is. This your boy Justin Cred, and this is the favorite game show of everyone, baby. This is Joystixx. Old school video games with new school flow. And I got a new guy coming in, try to play me. About to lose, but he about trying to play my boy Willavellli. Let's give you a pound real quick. So I feel a little sick, so I can't fully play real quick. But we playing the classic Mario Kart game. You ready to play?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go. We're gonna play 3 quick rounds, and then we're just gonna tell the people about yourself real quick. All right, real quick. All right, let's hit the start button.
My boy Diddy Khan.
Facts. So you're from Long Island, all right?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell the people what part of Long Island you're from?
Elmont.
Yeah,
right there on the border of Queens, Cambria.
Yeah. So quick question: when you were growing up or going to school, right? Did you used to tell people like, "Yo, like you from Queens or you from Elmont?" Because I feel like a lot of people, they don't really from Queens, or at least from Elmont, they're like, "Yo, I'm so close. Let me just say Queens," or it's too big of a story. Let me not even say, I'm from Long Island.
Nah, I just say where I'm from. I don't fake the funk. You feel me? Like, what difference is just a land placement? Like Elmont, I went to a good school, XYZ. Like, what am I gonna try to front for to be somewhere else?
Yeah, I feel
that I don't know about. You feel me? So
I got you, man. That's crazy. So now, because I'm also from Long Island, I was tell people like, "Yo, I'm from Queens, from Long Island." Depends on the situation that we in right there, but it all depends like who I'm talking to at the time, whatever. But my biggest question is this: you gotta pick the 3 buses that you now. You gotta pick out of these 3 buses, right? Which one is the best? Which one is the worst? So I'm gonna give you your choices. You can either take the N1, the N6, or the N4. Which one is the bus that if I gotta get somewhere, that's the bus I gotta take?
I'm gonna say the N1.
Mm-hmm. Why is that one?
I think.
I'll give me that.
If I'm not mistaken, the N1 takes you up and down Hempstead.
Yeah,
and it takes you to Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
So the N1 is the plug. I think N4 was when I think he was going to Nassau for a little bit. Mm-hmm. So I think N4 was for Nassau.
Yeah.
But I drive, so it's been a minute. Long Island problems.
Facts. What's crazy is I've never taken the fucking N4 like back towards Long Island. I've always taken it towards the city. My thing with the N1 is just like the N1 comes and goes, man. Sometimes there's like the McRib. Sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't.
Like the $5 box.
Facts, $5 box. You don't be seeing that joint all the time. For someone like you, when I know you're like an artist, you're from Long Island, do you think people in Long Island get the same type of respect that people in Queens and Brooklyn and all that other stuff get?
Nah, they don't. People don't. It's not even that they don't get it. It's people don't want to give it respect because people feel like, oh, Long Island, y'all have lawns and like, what I'm saying, property. Like, I'm like, art and skill has nothing to do with your geographical placement. You know what I'm saying? So people don't. A lot of times I see people see a nice rapper that's from Long Island. Like, he'll be like, I'm from Long Island. And he'll be like, ooh, I wanted to cheer for you, but you said Long Island, so I don't know if I could validate that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I feel like that makes it easy for somebody who's like, yeah, I'm from Brooklyn with no credibility, but just because he said that, nobody really gonna question it. But I'm like, is he nice or not? That's the real question. So
I mean, you can argue 2 of the greatest rappers of all time are from Long Island.
Who, Pac and Biggie?
No.
Oh, well, I'm bugging. I'm thinking about Brooklyn.
No. see, you just killed your whole thing. You just talking about Long Island. Then you talked about Pac and Biggie? No.
Oh, I'm slipping.
No, we're talking about Rakim.
Yes.
And Prodigy.
Yes.
Prodigy, for y'all don't know, is actually from Long Island. He's not from Queens.
Right.
And then Rakim is also from Wine Dance.
38.
Exactly. Ironically, is that I remember in high school we used to play Wine Dance, and Wine Dance the hood. Like, people don't think. People don't think that, but Wine Dance really be getting the money.
From out there too. I'm like, people are forgetting, like, you know what I'm saying, Redman, a lot of that movement came from.
So was MF Doom. All these people. There you go, boy. See, that's what I'm saying. You come here, you get some facts speaking. But one other thing is, like, you just started kind of this like rap label called like Star Academy, right?
Star Island Academy.
Island Academy. Talk to me a little bit about that. How'd you come about making that?
Well, myself and my partner, See It Prophet, who's also the artist, the main artist, what have you. It started off like we grew up together, like 13 years old and up, and like gradually, like life kind of separated us in a sense, like childhood friends, yeah. But then the one thing that always kept us connected was video games. Like, we would listen to mixtapes and play 2K, but break down mixtapes. So like that was our relationship, and as we got older, you know, friends separated, X, Y, Z. He knew I was still involved with music. I was still trying to work with different labels to just, you know, build myself up. Cause I wanted to do music regardless. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, he would play me his stuff, and I would critique it. Little did I know he was like, yo, okay, he know what he's talking about. I'm watching him too. Like, okay, he got skills. He got, you know what I'm saying, a lot to work with, a lot of great potential. So then it was only right after that when he said like, yo, you want to form a label together? And it wasn't even a second thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, I was for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the right thing after that.
I feel you. What's one of the hardest things you've had to deal with after like starting a label?
The hardest thing to deal with, I want to say, is people trying to capitalize off your dream. Mm-hmm. Like, you got to pay your dues. That's granted. Like, we all got to pay dues. You got to work hard regardless. There's no easy way to the top. Mm-hmm. But I hate to see somebody, like, who will see somebody, like, you know, really starting out. Mm-hmm. You're like, hey, come here. I'll help you. Yeah, you know, $500, I'll, you know, start your Instagram page, your Facebook page, and, you know, like, things that you could really do on your own, but because they know you don't know, mm-hmm. they'll get bank off you.
Try to take advantage.
Yeah, take advantage, and we all got to eat. Like, I pay cover art, or I pay producers, or I pay people with their worth, I pay their value. Mm-hmm. I have no problem, but take advantage of somebody. Like, yeah, no, give me this free beat, and, you know, it's going to get on the radio, you'll get mad exposure, and I got you. Like, that's one of the worst things I think I don't like, as far as that part goes.
Yeah, bro, I can tell, like, this music game, there's ain't no real regulations, you know what I'm saying? You either make it or you don't, and things like that. But that's really good. Are you guys more focused on, like, artists, like, in Long Island, or just, it doesn't matter, talent's talent?
Talent's talent. Like, we worked with an artist from Colorado. Uh-huh. He's fire, like a rock dude. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just like this vibe. We sent him on, you know, he heard the SoundCloud, y'all like him, vibe. Now, you know, Cali somewhere, Colorado is somewhere we could go and dwell in because we're just that open to new sounds.
Yeah, I got you. Nah, I feel you. And you also smoke the weed for legal, right?
I can't wait because that's the first thing I think I want to try to do when I get out there.
Exactly. Just see like how that is, you know what I'm saying? Just don't get pulled over by the feds.
Oh.
Because everyone knows the feds watching.
Right.
But that's really good. I mean, just the idea of just putting that work in at that time. Is there anything that you guys want to do? Like, what's the next step for you guys to be able to say, like, yo, we here, we the new Rockefeller, we the new TDE or whatever?
I mean, the next move is now proving your value, and I think that's the stage we're at now. Like, we put in the work, the business work, like the time to make yourself a label, make yourself paperwork ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have your ASCAP, you have all of that lined up, copyright, trademark, all of, like, you know what I'm saying? All of this stuff right here is just ready for, you know, when everything has to go down. And then now it's like, I want to say the fun part, because I'm getting to a point where it's like, okay, music, I could have fun, be creative now. I don't always got to worry about sitting in there, worry about paper crunching and taxes right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting smacked right now.
Damn.
Yo, Donkey Kong has no control. This is not even my fault, son.
Bro, it's all right, man. I understand. You already tried that weed from Colorado. It's all good.
I'm driving like it. Like, yeah. But yeah, like the next step I feel like now is like we went on tour over the summer with Rock Nation and Warehouse Management. That's Memphis Bleak label. And like I'm just adding to the resume, so when I come back to Elmont and like touring and all that stuff, I feel like it's so when you come back, it's like, you know, I'm gaining my value. So, you know, if I put on a show or an event, it's worth y'all money. And that's the phase I'm at now. Like this year, I'm playing in events and stuff, and it's not about frequency, but like just a little quality. Like that, yo, he had a great quality event. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna get their money's worth. Whether it's off the merchandising or whether it's at an event every time.
Nah, I feel you. So basically, I think that there are two distinct sets of Long Island. You have Nassau County and you have Suffolk County. But anytime you hear someone who's either just from the city or who isn't from New York, they automatically assume that someone is from the Suffolk County. They just have that idea in their head.
You're right.
What's one thing distinct about Elmont or Nassau County in general that you want to explain to the people that differentiates it from Suffolk County and also from Queens?
I think that people sleep on Nassau, like Exit 13, that we have a lot of talent, like a lot. It's just you know what I'm saying. It's a natural talent that other places aren't putting out, and it's because a lot of us aren't trying to be what we're not, and that's all it really is. It's not nothing in the water. It's not, you know what I'm saying. It's literally just that batch of talent that's coming out of like Exit 13 of just not just music or the arts. I'm talking about doctors, lawyers. My barber is my man since I was 13. You know what I mean? 7th grade, he has a barber shop. It's like the pinnacle of the hood. Like everybody and their kids. So people you grew up with, you taking your son to your boy's barber shop because he owns a shop now, and it just becomes a domino effect in like contagious greatness. I call it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you. No, it's dope. That is one thing. Like, it's still like a small area like that and things like that.
Your controller is broken, by the way, man. There's no
bro. Whatever excuse you gotta use.
Donkey Kong, yo, just let y'all know, son.
Listen, we can switch. All right, let's do it.
I haven't been
Don't
on
worry.
for more than 10
Don't worry.
seconds.
I'm about to win. For everyone who's watching, I will switch controllers. There you go. Get your green and we'll go. So I don't want no more excuses, okay? So you can pick your course now. Pick your course. Pick everything. You get it set up. No, you know.
Oh, okay. You got all the control.
Pick your course, whichever one you want.
What's this one?
If you pick something mad hard and you fall off 8 times, don't say nothing to me, bro.
Alright, bet. Yeah, it's about to get real. I'm gonna choose Banshee Boardwalk.
All right, bro. If that's the one you wanted. Again, this is everyone. This is my man's pick right here.
Yup.
Yo,
I picked it.
when's the last time you even remember playing this game? Ooh, your man's almost fell. I'm too smooth.
6th grade?
6th
Oh!
grade. Ooh.
Yeah, I took that out.
Man's not hot.
Yeah, Mario not hot right now. But I want to say like 6th grade, something like that. Like, like even just, I think my eyes just been growing to like, just the iPhone graphics alone got me like, yo.
Yeah, like we really play this.
Yeah.
They're going to be dudes like, yo, what is this Stone Age bullshit?
Not even though, I think the thing is the simplicity, like, the simplicity of these video games, we was happy. You feel me? Like,
yeah, we didn't have no better.
Facts. But I mean, when it fell.
Everyone wants to know he fell again and he switched controllers and he picked this place. I don't know if you know, but like as you go further to the right, the maps get harder. But hey, whatever.
I seen it. I thought I was gonna get an advantage, and clearly it's
don't worry, bro. I got you, fam. Don't worry, it'll be over soon when I win. But nah, man. I think it's good that you got something going for Long Island, even though like not too many people, know too much about like that state of hip hop over there. It's definitely like a underground's not necessarily like a good word for it, but just undervalued is probably a better term for it, because in a sense like no one really knows what happens out there. It's like, what are you? You live in Nassau? Well, what's Nassau? I live like in Elmont. Well, where's Elmont? Well, it's kind of by Queens. So are you in Queens or not? No, I'm not really. I'm in Long Island. So I'm like, oh, so you rich? Like, nah, that's not it either. So it's like,
I'm not rich. Dave Chappelle said this on his joint. He was like, we're not rich. We're just, I think he said we're rich enough to stay poor around white people.
Facts.
Like,
that's the truth right here.
Like, I ain't balling, but we're gonna get to the school real quick, borrow these good teachers they got. Like,
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be like that. Man, you fell like 8 times, bro.
Bruh, we did 4 back 7, get up 8. Alright, it's all good.
Exactly. I'm glad you got that mentality, because I fell about 3 times too, and it's crazy. Like, I'm still in the lead, but
okay.
I'm saying, bro. Like, my man, you had to pick the spot, but
it's all good.
It's all goody though.
Mario ain't got no drift. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like,
Mario ain't got no drift. I thought Donkey Kong didn't have no drift.
Yeah, Donkey, bro.
He's just taking them L's.
He was. I'll give you that.
He's just cocking these L's. Bam. All right, bro.
He can't drive anyway, but yeah.
That's what they said. But no, I appreciate it, man. Even though you went 0 for 4. Oh, my bad. It's really 0 for 4. It's going to show 3 for 1 on the screen. I appreciate you coming through. You got A camera. You got B camera. If you want to plug anything really quick.
Star Island Academy.com. StarIslandAcademy.com. That's the website. See all our artists. We got merch coming up. Keep posting what we're doing. Willavellli is my Instagram. Welli. Just stay tuned for what's going on. We're bringing a lot to Long Island. We're bringing a lot to everybody's eyes and to the attention at the forefront. So if you got talent, you got skill, you got drive, come through and just join forces with us and let's make this a big thing, you know?
All right. For my guy, Willavellli, appreciate it. It's your boy, Justin Cred. It's out.